we're looking at AUD USD, kind of what we see is on a bigger scale, on a grander scale, we have sideways movement. See that? We have sideways movement. We have sideways movement. Okay? The market is trapped in this zone going sideways. We're not trending up, we're moving sideways. And because the USD is stronger than AUD, we want to actually take it for a sell. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure that my alert is on for where I want to sell with the RSI. But now I have to find a zone. Okay? I have to find where would I be able to take that sell. So we first and foremost, in a consolidated, the reason why this gets challenging sometimes, guys, is because yes, we do have this area here. Okay. All right. I did it again, Paul. Thank you so much. And I know why, you know, it's this thing. This thing, if I don't click on the 5 minute, if I don't click on the 5 minute, it's gonna open up the 1 minute. Thank you, Paul. All right. I hope I didn't do that with GBP too. No, GBP was 5. Okay, got it. 519 no. Anyway, let's get back to this. All right, so you had a doji here, somewhat of a doji. You had another one, you had another one. So, you know, there's a lot of indecision at this point. There's a lot of indecision here at this point in this zone. There's a lot of indecision. So you can see prices reacting to that area positively for us because we're expecting a rejection, right? And we're getting somewhat of that rejection now. So for 3 minutes, you've gotten a rejection. See, the ready, set, go strategy, ladies and gentlemen, is a 3-minute strategy. We are looking for 3 minutes to be in the market and get back out. And we're using the famous break and retest as our base to find these trade ideas. So it's now 5:20. New candle has begun. If you already have your brokers, if you don't already have your brokers, I'd suggest you go ahead and get those open and ready. I have 3 minutes on the clock, and now we wait to see if price is going to give us that rejection that we'd desire. Okay. All right. So we're pushing up still. And again, guys, you have to remember you have a lot of upward pressure on this push, right? This push is a lot of upward pressure. So this is why I said these are some of the trades that I don't like. And guys, if it is that at any point in time there's something that is sketchy to you or you just don't trust it, you don't have to trade it. It's better to not be in a trade than to be in a trade you don't trust. Okay? It's nothing wrong with keeping money in your pocket. All right? So I did not get a convincing candle on that. It was close to being a convincing candle, but I didn't get one. So I'm going to reset for 3 minutes. And after that, I will see what's going to happen. Yeah, man, it's better to keep money in your pockets. You don't have to trade. You don't have to take a setup you don't like. One of the reasons why I take some setups when I really probably ought not to or don't really desire of it is simply for educational purposes, guys. And you should be careful in these markets, in these streets, in these skies ways, you know? All right, so AUD USD is calling our attention. Ah, better to wait and be confident. Yes, absolutely. All right, so she seems to be pushing up to the next zone that we were looking at. Let's see. You see, even the zones, guys, you don't really have sound, solid zones to work with, you know? One of the things you have to do when you are doing this is you have to zoom out to higher time frames to find bigger, better zones, you know? Yeah, yeah. All right, still pushing up. All right, finally looking like we're getting some more rejection here again. But we'll wait and see. Sean said crisscross, 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 crisscross on AUD USD on what? All right, so GBP AUD USD is now pushing up. We did not get yet to mark it up properly. All right, so remember I said it is consolidating. This is the floor. This is the high. And for me to take this trade, guys, I need to wait. So how it ring the bell on it? Not up there yet. I don't understand you. Restart, man. Okay. All right, so we're concentrating right now on just these two pairs so we can, I would love to move on, but I don't want to miss this possible GBP USD move right here. So so Richard, if Richie is on the line, remember Richie from last night Profits After Dark, we're talking about the impulse and the retracement, the impulse. So if you take a sell now, you're actually taking the retracement on this lower time frame move, right? So we have a bigger time frame move, much bigger, right? So you notice we have a bigger time frame position over here. If you look on the 5 minute, it's been kind of just moving in and out, kind of consolidating, nothing really smooth and nice, no trend. It's kind of choppy, right? But in order for you to capitalize on positions, you have to get within the micro trend, the internal trend. So you have the external trend and then you have the internal trend. What's the external trend? The external trends are these big peaks. Okay. So for example, just from here to here is the external coming back down, external, right? These are the bigger moves. Okay, to the peak where it turns, to the peak where it turns. But within that push, there are micro movements up and down and up and down and up and down. So point I'm trying to get at is this. You might be taking a trade within the micro movement and we're not recognizing what the bigger movement is doing. All right. So you might be selling here, not recognizing that the whole entire market is moving up, right? Because you're in the micro movements. So same thing here. We have a big drop. This is not to say we're going to sell. This caused this move. We could have still been going in and out of the EMA and consolidating, but now it's pushing up. So the bigger move is from here going to somewhere else, but you're taking a sell within it. That's the micro move, right? So time now is 5:25, new opportunity. Let's see what it's doing. All right, so we're getting some level of rejection here right now. I'm gonna put 3 minutes on the clock. All right. And actually, we should have gone in already. I was just talking. Your entry should have been right there. Okay. I was just talking. 5:25, the 5 minute is pointing down. 1 minute is pointing down. You had the convincing candle. I missed it. Guys, let me know if you guys got in. I wasn't focused and paying attention. I was talking about internal and external trends. Jeez Louise. Let me know if you guys caught it. If not, that's okay. All right, the 58 is coming up just about now. All right, so that would have been the second entry right there. All right, let's see. Not fast enough. 34% on it. Oh no. Man, that pocket. That pocket. So I decided to get in because we were still somewhat close to the entry point, and I decided to get in on that one. Anyway, let's keep on moving, shall we? So going back to AUD USD, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that I am on the right time frame. See, I don't want to do that. I want to make sure I click on the right box, which is that box, and then hide the dual screen. There we go. So for example now, guys, looking at this, what do you think would be the move? If you're consolidating and you're below the moving average and you're still more of a seller environment, then what you'd be doing is waiting for price to come up to here, then to go back down. I don't encourage selling in a consolidated market because that requires emotional skill more than anything else. But this is where you would look for the move. You would look for the move on the high of the consolidated area, like here, right? Because this was the high, it came back up, tested it, gave you the opportunity to drop. If it comes back up and tests it again, it's a possibility that it could drop. Therefore, that's where your trade would be, right? But what if it breaks out and retests? Then we're taking it to the upside because that could be it leaving the consolidation, right? If it breaks to the downside, retest and head down, that'll be you continuing to sell out of the consolidation. So that would be the move, right? So if you're looking on a sell, it would be sell on AUDUSD. It would be somewhere up there, right? All right, cool, 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 cool. Let's look at something else, shall we? Let's go back over to the currency strength meter. Let me refresh that real quick and let me see what's happening there. So USDJPY, we could look at AUDJPY, that's equal as well. EJ, let's look at EURJPY. EURJPY is more for the buy based on the currency strength meter. Okay. All right. So because we're looking at EURJPY more for the buy, we're moving up and we are above the moving average. So that looks good. Let's see here. What we're looking for here is for price to come up to here and looking for here. All right, how did that trade turn out? GBPUSD. Did you guys get to clear it? Let me check, let me check, let me check. Oh, come on. The difference between 3 minutes and 2 minutes, right? So look at this, guys. This was the entry. 1, 2, 3. Clear. This was my entry. 1, 2, 3. Didn't clear. The difference 1 minute can make. Look at that. And that's why that trade a while ago was not ready, set, go. I entered after a convincing candle on a second candle, despite it being close to the entry, it added an entire additional minute, which shouldn't be. I don't want to be in on the last minute of the candle. So lessons learned for that one. But if you did the trade correctly, which would mean that you'd have entered on this candlestick, you'd have cleared that easily. 1, 2, 3, last minute, we usually get a retracement, and I got caught in that. Okay, so let me know if you guys cleared or not. All right. Let's see, GBPUSD. All right, so we are still above the moving average here. The crisscross on the MACD is coming up. All right, so let's see, 3 minutes on the clock. And remember, we do have buying pressure as well. So that's the 58 coming up. That's it right there. All right, let's continue. So AUDUSD is dropping again. Let's get back to EURJPY, which should be buying. All right. All right, so let's have a look at this, shall we? So we are currently above the moving average. We are making higher highs and higher lows. All right, so we had some lows here, and if you turn this on, you'll see what we're talking about here. So we have higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher low. This is currently live. So it can be a lower high, it can be a higher high. This candlestick could push up and create another higher high, which would mean that we're in a slight little upward trend here, right? If I draw it out, it looks something like this. Okay, boom. So we're slightly pushing up. Okay, so what we need now, we need for price to give us some movement to the upside. All right, so just looking at this area, if price pushes back down, I would like for it to interact here with this. Okay, so I'd like for price to push up, pull back, get to that area, give me that impulse to push up further to the next zone, which is here. Okay, I'll be looking for that. Okay, so push up, pull back, touch this area, carry on. We could very well also touch this floor as well. Okay, and push up. We can also, instead of dropping, we can continue moving and break this high, retest it, keep moving to the upside as well. So we have about 3 different possibilities here. And usually that's what we get, just about 3 different possibilities. All right. But we just need to be patient and wait that my RSI is already set here, right? For us to keep on going up off the floor of the RSI. Okay, cool. Let us check out what would be the next best thing. Let me refresh the currency strength meter. We just looked at EURJPY. We looked at USDJPY. All right. We need to look at USDJPY now. All right, so we're about to clear. Boom. All right, wonderful. So I just cleared the GBPUSD, guys. As you guys can see, it is dropping. Did you all get to take that once again or you didn't? All right, let me know if you did. Because I took the candle here, the 531. Could have easily taken the doji as well, because the doji is a reversal sign, right? You guys know that doji is usually a reversal candlestick pattern. It shows indecision. All right, so you could have taken that if you wanted to, but I usually like to wait for a convincing candle, which I did, and I took it right here. Coincidentally, guess what? This price and this price were the same prices. All right, and I decided to take it. And 1, 2, 3, clean trade. We were out of the market right here. Now, it's very important to note, guys, that what we're doing is binary. We're not trying to capture pips in 3 minutes. We use specialized brokers that give you options positions where you get a fixed payout. My payout today is 84%, which means that if I invest $1,000, I get paid $840. If I invest $100, I get paid $84. If I invest $10, I get paid $8.40. If I invest $1, I get paid 84 cents. Okay? Anything you want to invest, you're going to get paid 84% of that. Now, the flip side to that is if you lose the trade, if it doesn't go in your favor, you will lose the investment. So if it was $1 invested, you lose that. If it was $10 you invested, you lose that. If it was 100, you lose that. If it was 1,000, you lose that. You get what I'm saying? So that's that. So it doesn't matter the distance in which you clear that trade. It could have been a pipette. It could have been like right below the line, right? Yes, sir. You're still clear. You get me? You'd still clear. The important thing, guys, is that you have the analysis down. You have to have your analysis down pat. So, for example, you can see here where, yes, we broke a little bit above that area, but look, we're still below the next one. So this is kind of the area we're looking for the rejection. And although we did not have a zone to play around with that's in the vicinity, we had to go far left to find where those zones could possibly be. And you can do that, okay? That's when you recognize the power of support and resistance. And not only does it repeat itself, it repeats multiple times on multiple levels. And it's always great to go to a higher time frame to find those areas as well. We just don't need to on this, right? All right, so cleared that. I see you guys cleared. All right, Paul cleared. Awesome session, Paul. Good job. Good, good, good. All right, so I made up for that L by having a 1-on-1 no, and I went heavier on that last one, so I am in profits. All right, so let's keep on checking. AUDJPY, which one was it? Wow, why is this so colorful? Okay, because we were supposed to be looking at USDJPY. All right, so UJ. UJ, UJ. So JPY has a red arrow and USD is about 4 bars stronger. Let's take a look. So USD stronger than JPY. Okay, great. So we're pushing on up, guys. Pushing on up. Don't really like where we are because we actually have a lower high here. We would have liked to have a higher high to be coming back to retest a high to go up. You always like to break and retest to the upside, right? Said that before. So what I'm looking for here now is this. Price made a lower low from this higher high, but it did have a little hiccup right here. Okay, did have a little hiccup right there. So chances are price could get to this and get rejected and start going back down again. All right, it's possible, right? It's possible. You know, probability and possibility are two different things. It's possible, but not so much probable, right? Because we have this high all the way up here. So what we could also do is we could break through this, we could retest it, and continue moving to the upside. Okay, that's what I would think we could get from that. If not, failing that, the very safe and higher probability move would be that one. Okay, for us to break through the high, retest it, and keep moving. And guess what? We might not have that happening for now. That might not happen for this session, so we'll keep on moving. I'll set my alert still, but we'll keep on moving. Oh, another opportunity is this, and this is where it gets sketchy for some, right? Is this move right here, where price could come back down and push from there, okay? Um, you have to keep that in mind too as a probable move. All right, so we're buying on USDJPY. Let's see what GBPJPY is doing, shall we? So GBPJPY, what's this playing on pocket? GBPJPY, selling. And this looks familiar. It looks like GBPUSD. All right. All right. What's pocket? What is it paying on pocket? All right. So we don't have a zone there, but if we look to the left, you guys can see we have a floor right at this lower low. That's what I'd be working with. Oh, wow. Look, it already rejected from it. Look at that. Price pushed up, got to it, pushed back down. So we just missed that one at 530. We just missed that one at 530. And look at the RSI. It's still there, you know. It's still there wanting to drop. Like it hasn't really dropped as yet. So there's a possibility still for that. Okay, we we still can see the push down from here like this. We can still see that push down. Still probable. All right, the time now is 5:43, so we wouldn't be able to take that move until 5:45. This was the 5:40 candle. 1, 2, 3. You'd be losing that trade had you tried to take it at 5:40. This would have been the move for 5:30. The doji convincing candle, right? Either one would have put you in the win. Okay, and this is pushing right back up right now. Giving us a potential sell. 5 minute, the 1 minute is pushing up. We already got the crisscross on the MACD, which is from here going on down. So either one of these 1 minute would have cleared you. We had this big push back up again, and then we'll pull back and a big push up, kind of going into a 1 minute area of consolidation here. All right, so let's see what 5:45 will bring for GBPJPY. And then we have EURUSD left. All right, so Euro and USD are fighting neck and neck. They're pretty close, pretty close. And this shows that they're pretty close, with Euro being stronger, right? So we would looking for more buys, and we're also above the moving average. All right, so we don't have any buys on Euro USD just yet. We would be looking at this floor here. All right. I hope you guys who are looking on are liking what you're seeing or understanding at least. And if you're not understanding, that's okay. We don't expect you to really come on here for the very first time and get it. I mean, if you've seen this multiple times, if you've been in the charts, this should make sense. But if it doesn't, that's okay. We have a mentorship program that is designed to give you one-on-one instruction as to how to get this thing done. And then we have a community of traders who you can also trade with. We love to trade with each other. We have a blast each and every single day. So this is 5:45. My 5 minute has already reached the 50%. I'm gonna leave this one alone. I'm gonna leave this one alone today. Don't like where the 1 minute is. Don't like where the 5 minute is. We have already crossed on the MACD. The momentum is already in. We're making lower highs. We're making lower highs. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. Okay. Um, Still very well could be a really good drop, but doesn't follow my setup. So I'm gonna leave it alone. We already have the move happening. This is where I would have liked to catch it. This 5:30 move is what I would have liked to catch. So as you guys can see, like I said, we're going down. Okay. All right. Let me finish up the narrative for Euro USD. All right. So looking to see further movement to the downside. This would be the floor that I'm looking at, this last higher low, and I would like to see price bounce off that. So now, like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, we do have an amazing community here of students and educators who have dedicated themselves to learning this skill set and just transforming their lives, looking at finances, financial literacy, from a whole different level. We have the ability, ladies and gentlemen, to invest our own money, and we can invest our own money. That's the world we live in right now. I mean, we have AI doing everything, right? Why wouldn't we be able to invest our own money? Soon we'll be trying to get AI to invest for us. I mean, I mean, they're already doing it to some extent, but what greater confidence can you develop and peace of mind if you know how to do it yourself? I mean, we trade 1, 2, 3 hours a day, depending on your availability. The market is open 24 hours of the day, 5 days a week, 7 days with crypto. And you literally can just decide what works best for you and when, right? And you get in the market and you do your thing. So Euro USD is letting us know that it is ready to be looked at. All right. So here we go. Now we're pushing back into that area of opportunity. Okay. That area of opportunity is right here. And that, my friends, is where we're going to look for a turnaround. Okay. And the turnaround could come at 550. It's now 548. So the turnaround could come at 550. All right. Guys, if you learned anything today, drop learn in the comments below. And I'm also going to share the Beyond the Charts link if you do choose to get mentorship. And if you do choose to trade with us each and every single day in our live trading community, we do this live, guys. Like, this is not pre-recorded. This is live, okay? We're trading live. We're trading the markets as it's moving. We're not trying to mark up charts and say this could happen and that could happen and press a play button and watch it all happen because we saw what's going to happen. No, we're literally trading live, candlestick by candlestick, and doing our predictions and watching our skills play out. Okay, we're watching our skills come to life. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to learn a new skill that could potentially set you up financially for the future, this I would tell you is a skill you should learn. All right. Just like any other skill. It's like swimming or riding a bike. You can do it. You just have to have the desire. All right. Last time I saw my daughter trying to ride a bicycle, she dropped a couple of times, but she got up and she continued riding. And before she was comfortable, I was holding the seat, right? That's what a mentor does for you. They help you to get started. They help you to navigate those choppy trading waters, all right? They help you to learn new strategies and share their strategies. All right, it's just like holding the seat of the bicycle. At some point, though, we're gonna let go and you're on your own. But by then, you would have been able to learn how to balance and you are able to ride. So same concept, guys. Same concept. It's just a skill. All right. So we're still pushing down. It's 550. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame. Wow, big drops, big drops, big drops. Check your USD real quick. So you can see USD just look at that. Look at that, guys. Great opportunity for my students here, guys. Look at this. USD and Euro were so close neck and neck. USD just surpassed Euro. You see that? Which simply means then that what we're going from a buying arena into a sell arena short term, real quick. See that? That's awesome. I've never gotten the opportunity to see that live with you guys with this indicator. So you see, it came to the floor here. It should have rejected, right? But you can see what happened. Why is it getting that steam to break through? Because USD just got stronger. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Just literally crisscross at 545, right? And USD got stronger. And look at what's happening at 545. This is the 545 candle right here. Massive sell pressure came in. You see that, guys? I love it. That's good, right? So that's why these currency strength indicators are so powerful. Remember, we're only in it for 3 minutes and 2 minutes and 1 minute for some of you. That's why this is so important. Because if you went in just for a 1 or 2 or 3 minute trade to buy and USD went and crisscrossed it and went above, then you know you're in trouble, right? You know you're in trouble in the short term at least because USD got stronger. Okay, that's not to say it's going to stay that way, but they're pretty close right now. They're crisscrossing. This could be a whole consolidation for the next couple of minutes, right? So just saying, guys, just saying. So look at this candle getting the rejection right now, and I'll just let this be. I'm really good to go for now. All right, so selling, shorting. Yes, selling and shorting, same thing, Betty. All right, so guys, drop our results in the chat. Let me know who was able to actually take a trade today. I only took two, as you guys saw. One didn't clear because I did my trade incorrectly. The human error, not the market's fault. And then I did execute the second one correctly. That cleared. So I only have myself to blame for the first one. Okay. All right. So drop your results in the chat. Let me know. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. Kind of through here, guys. It's 5:53, 5:53 now. I'm pretty excited about what is to come for the rest of the day. It's Wednesday. Looking forward to trading alongside Empress on the walls later today. She will be dropping some amazing trade ideas on us. And I do suggest that you guys dial in. All right. Well, for those of you students who has the ability to trade at lunchtime, you can take a break, take a lunch break, and get some lunch money with JMax at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. And remember, you guys have some homework for me. Don't forget. Thank you, Haley. I saw your markups. Saw your markups. Wonderful. Looks fantastic. I'm going to look at them today. All right. All right, ladies and gents, it is now 5:54. Let's close out the session by looking at all these pairs that we looked at and see what we got. 5:55 is here. Let's see, let's see, let's see. They're still neck and neck. Still neck and neck, but the market structure would have it that price should get rejected and push up. Based on what I'm seeing here, you have this big, powerful wick. This big, powerful wick. This is an opportunity for a buy. But again, guys, it's sketchy. It's sketchy, but definitely an opportunity for a buy. Why is it sketchy? Simply because the currency strength meter is saying so, right? That they're equal. So you don't know which way has more momentum, up or down. So it's kind of like, you don't know. That's not cool. So that's sketchy. But following market structure, you should get the bounce here on the 58-second right about now is where you get in. On the closing of that candlestick, you'd have gotten in for the buy to continue pushing up, right? So you'd be looking for movement like that. 3 candlesticks, 1, 2, 3, then you should be done. But again, guys, why would I take it? I wouldn't. It's sketchy. The currency strength meter is saying they're equal. I'm having this massive rejection to the downside. Um, my 5 minute is still pointing down. My 1 minute was above the green and pushing up above the 50. It just all screams no trade for me. All right. But I'm just showing you guys where you would enter would be that convincing candle, and then you try to take it up for the next 3 candlesticks. All right. All right, guys. Again, it is now 5:56. I'm through. I'm done trading for the morning here with Forex. I'm going to make my way on over to US 30 in a couple of hours when the market opens for 8:30. And then I'll be going into US 30 to see what opportunities lie there. Okay.